Almost every great player has some sort of signature move. Michael Jordan had the dunk from the free throw line. Allen Iverson had the crossover. LeBron James has the chase down block. Hello and welcome to our channel DG Kick. We bring you the greatest signature moves in NBA history. Look at a list of all-time centers, and you'll find that the old-timers aren't the jump shooters we see in today's game. They're the bruisers, the ones who dominate around the rim. Mostly, they are bruising defenders or rebounders, with some all-time scorers mixed in there as well. The best ones do it in the most consistently comfortable ways. Number 10. Was UNSELD'S outlet pass. Today, we think of Kevin Love as this all-time outlet passer because of his full-court heaves after pulling down rebound after rebound. And we're not wrong. Love is tremendous at that skill, but he did get some inspiration from previous players. As a kid, Love would study tapes of Wes Unseld's passing ability. And there's a reason that Unseld was the guy he wanted to replicate. The Hall of Famer was a family friend of the Loves, and it's no coincidence that Kevin's middle name is Wesley, named after Unseld himself. Now, soothe the soul and watch some of these outrageous passes.
Be more team-oriented than the shot clock, and Unseld of all people put it up from out. Should be more team-oriented.
Number 9. HAKEEM OLAJUWON'S Dream Shake. It might be the greatest, most unstoppable signature move of all time, the Dream Shake. It's actually capitalized. That's right, HAKEEM OLAJUWON made one single post fake so famous and so celebrated that we now have to refer to it as a proper noun, because anything else would be improper. Number 8. Kareem ABDUL-JABBAR'S SKYHOOK. If OLAJUWON'S Dream Shake isn't the most notorious signature move in NBA history, then Kareem ABDUL-JABBAR'S SKYHOOK probably is the one. The NBA's all-time leading scorer used his 7'2" frame and unrealistic skill set to create space and float in these impossible shots. Have you ever tried the SKYHOOK? The amount of coordination it takes was unprecedented, and I assume you're not 7'2", meaning your coordination is supposed to be better than Kareem's. But obviously, it's not, because Abdul-Jabbar had the skill set opposite of the oafish giant he was genetically supposed to become. Number 7. DIKEMBE MUTOMBO'S finger wag. It's a good thing Dikembe Mutombo never played major minutes during the Twitter age. He could have gotten excoriated. Imagine this. There's a game that loads of basketball fans are watching on NBA League Pass. Mutombo gets a swat and does the ever-celebrated finger wag, but because he spiked the ball, the offense recovers and scores while he was too busy shimmying those digits. It's happened before. No one really cared. Today, however, we scrutinize everything. Twitter would not have enjoyed this on many occasions. It's fortunate that he played in an era when everyone appreciated his dominance and personality. Number 6. Shaquille O'Neal's quotables. We could have gone with the hack-a-shot, any sort of dunk, one of his bajillion post moves, or any classic line from Kazam. It took a lot of willpower not to insert every scene Shaquille O'Neal was in during the making of Grown Ups 2. Instead, we're going with the many quotes of the Big Diesel, Aristotle, Shaktus, Agave, Equotatius, Barishnikov, my lord. He does have a lot of nicknames. That's not even a quarter of the ones that start with the big. Shaq was one of the funniest players ever.
I'm going to miss a lot about the game. I'm going to miss the competition, the camaraderie, the friendship, the fans, joking with the media, and I'm really going to miss the free throws.
Number 5. Dwight Howard's catch block. Now, on to the other Superman. I'm not sure what's more impressive here. The athleticism, the jumping ability, the coordination, or the fact that Dwight Howard has done this multiple times. Ever since he had that ugly divorce with the Orlando Magic, we forget how dominant Dwight really was when he had his full range of motion and could jump over anything or anyone. He was one of the best defensive players the league had ever seen, partly because he would make plays like this on the regular. Number 4. Shawn Bradley's ability to get dunked on. This is mean, isn't it? I should remove this, right? It's just so ill-spirited to Shawn Bradley. He never asked for this. He never requested for the entire NBA to decide simultaneously, hey, see that 7'6" guy over there? We should all try to dunk on him. But everyone did it, and to some, Bradley will always be remembered as the center whom every player loved to posterize. Number 3. Patrick Ewing's fadeaway. No matter what Patrick Ewing did during his Hall of Fame career, his top achievement will always be starring in the greatest Snickers commercial ever made. But alongside the all-time candy bar-themed accomplishments that Ewing has compiled over the past few decades, he made some pretty decent plays on the basketball court as well. Ewing is one of the most skilled big men ever to play. For some reason, probably the rings argument, he falls out of the conversation when we talk about the best centers ever, but he truly was one of the 7 or 8 greatest of all time. He could defend, score, shoot, post up, pass, everything. And his fadeaway was as fluid and gorgeous as any 7-footers ever. Number 2. Wilt Chamberlain's fadeaway and finger roll. It's hard to have one signature move when you score as often as Wilt Chamberlain did, but let's narrow this one down to the finger roll. After all, it was a move dominant enough to help him once score 100 points in a game. It helped him average more than 50 points per game one season. It helped him average better than 30 points per game in each of the first 7 years of his career. Geez, Wilt, calm down. You were ridiculous. Number 1. Bill Russell's block. It's such a shame that they didn't keep track of blocks during Bill Russell's era, because his numbers probably would have dwarfed any that we're used to seeing today. Anthony Davis, do you think your league-leading 2.8 per game means anything to the man who is widely heralded as the greatest defensive center ever? Even Mark Eaton, who swatted 5.6 shots per game in 1984-85, probably wouldn't have had numbers that stood up to Russell's. And so, that's it for today, folks. We would love to know in the comments section below which is your favorite signature move. If you also have a favorite player that didn't make this list, we would love to know in your comment too. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss our next content. Thanks, and see you in the next video.